At the end of the day, all you have is search for the mountain gorillas.
I searched for the mountain gorilla inside myself.
And all I found was me.
And all I got with this shirt.
That says I'm with stupid. And points up at my own face.
Meow.
Warning.
Meow.
Don't read this book straight through from the beginning to the end, you dummy.
Yay. Well, beware and warning and welcome, everybody.
Your mom's welcome.
It's really the only joke we have. You really didn't just grow out of that, did you?
No. Who? I mean, there's so many things that you can always make jokes about. Your mom jokes always hit. Fart jokes always funny.
And that's this podcast, and that's our lives, and we haven't gone past that at all.
Yeah, no.
And that's why our numbers stay the same.
What's up, dog? You know that joke.
I don't know what's up with you. Is that
Yeah,
okay.
Smells like up dog in here.
Oh,
that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So anyway, my name's Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name's Abby. I'm also a librarian. I'm trying to do it serious this time.
Well, you tried to do that one time, and it didn't go well.
It went great.
You're trying to hold back a smile.
I can't smile.
Too cool. Too cool. That's why I read Choose Your Own Adventure books.
I broke a smile bone in my face, and I don't know how to do it anymore.
Your mom broke a smile bone. That's all it took. God.
Okay.
Dumb show. And that's why you're listening to it, because it's a podcast all about the Choose Your Own Adventure books and just us trying so hard to be funny, and it just isn't working.
It works better than us trying to be serious.
This is true.
Imagine us trying to be serious about these books.
Right.
Oh boy. That would be sad.
So today we got Search for the Mountain Gorillas by Jim Wallace. This is number 41.
41.
Having fun. Mine came with collectible cards that were torn out of the book.
Oh, womp womp.
Yeah, so I didn't get to see the collectible cards. But that's
Mine came with nothing.
okay.
Just a suggestion to start collecting the series now. And remember, one new title every month.
It really seemed like by now they're kind of like stretching for ideas. Because, we're talking about gorillas, which made me think of Gorillas in the Mist, which is a movie from 88, I think.
When was Coco a big deal?
It was 92. I remember reading about Coco in my weekly reader.
Oh my gosh. Coco was so cute and awesome.
So gorillas are definitely in like the consciousness at this time. But anyway, that made me think of Gorillas in the Mist, which is 88, 3 years after this book. But it seems like they're kind of already stretching for ideas. And so I wanted to, we just got into 85.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, what were the top 10 movies of 84?
Oh, I don't know. I was born then. I didn't watch movies if I had to guess. What came out in 84? I feel like Back to the Future was probably one of them.
So, top 10 movies of 1984. We have Ghostbusters.
Oh, sweet.
Huge hit with kids.
Yeah, I love Ghostbusters. Goosebusters.
Goosebusters.
I love Goosebusters. It's Ghostbusters shot-for-shot remake with gooses. I would watch that, actually.
You also have a little movie called Gremlins.
Oh, I don't like Gremlins.
But huge hit with kids.
But a lot of people liked it, yeah.
You also have Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which I think a lot of the world traveling ones kind of try to capitalize on.
Yeah, totally.
Because I was thinking about how I got into the series, and I got into the series in like the 100s. They released Dinosaur Island, which is basically like, oh, we're going to take Jurassic Park and we're going to put it into a Choose Your Own Adventure book.
Okay, yeah.
I think they're already kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel for ideas with these books. But they didn't have to, because they could have made a Ghostbusters knockoff. They could have made a Gremlins knockoff.
Yeah.
I think Transformers was big during this time, too. They could have kind of made those kind of...
Thundercats.
I mean, kind of, yeah. They kind of could have gone with something like that, as opposed to...
He-Man. Oh, do you remember He-Man?
Yes.
He-Man's great. They could have done a He-Man one.
But instead we got gorillas.
I mean, gorillas are interesting. They really are. I think people are just always kind of really fascinated by primates because they're so similar to us.
Mm-hmm.
They live in these family groups and stuff. And I think, too, just knowing that there's like poachers and people who are trying to hurt and harm primates, it just feels like a very personal injury. Like, why would you want to hurt them?
Yes, I agree. But then also that gets kind of back to my point about why would you want to necessarily read about that? Because it's really happening and there's not a whole lot I can really do to stop it.
Yeah.
Other books, like we're going on adventures and we're trying to, solve problems that either happened a long time ago or, fantasy adventures, solve those problems. This is real life problems.
Right. Maybe it's like a raising awareness thing.
Of course, yeah. Right. Potentially it's raising awareness, but it doesn't necessarily make for like a fun, given the previous tone of the series, it doesn't really make for a fun adventure.
No, it's pretty sad. Bummed me out.
A little bit.
Bummed me
because
out.
it is really happening.
Everything sucks and we're dying.
But that's why you're listening to this show.
Yay!
We make it funny.
Let's giggle about it. Let's giggle about death.
Let's just get into our 60-second summary.
Sure.
So, Abby, you're going to describe this book. And I think it's going to be hard because I don't remember anything about this book.
I just read it this morning, so I should be good.
Oh, okay, good. Good, I think.
I put it off because I was not eager.
Well, like Paul McCartney said, you're going to carry that weight a long time.
Boy!
Because I don't remember anything about this book. So give us a 60-second summary, but I'll give you two options.
Okay.
In the style of the book. So option number 1, we're talking about gorillas. So I want you to do kind of a gorilla thumping your chest while you're describing your book like that.
Okay, love it.
Option number 1. Option number 2, if you want to do kind of a gorillas style rap. If you want to do it to the tune of Clint Eastwood, which one do you think is better?
I think I'll do it to the tune of Clint Eastwood.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not think you would do that.
I know. I just love that song. It's so fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, so 60 seconds starts now.
I'm a photographer for African naturalists, and I'm supposed to go take pictures of mountain gorillas. And I've got some guys who are coming with me, and we're supposed to go and look for them. They're maybe in this impenetrable forest. I don't know where they are, but I gotta go find them. And there's poachers who are maybe gonna kill us, but I can't know until I get up there. And go and look forever, and then it's raining bad, and then we're maybe gonna die, and there's people who are trying to kill us and stuff. And then there's a bunch of gorillas, and we find them, and it's really okay. And sometimes you get hit by lots of different stuff, and you die really horribly. And other times you just get famous for your gorilla pictures, and other times you find a little baby in a tree, and other times that baby's a gorilla. And then other times that baby's a gorilla.
Perfect.
Thank you.
That wasn't too bad. That was pretty good.
That really is the summary of the book.
Yeah.
The best.
And you were on message? You were on point?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get into this book.
Let's get into it. Into the book.
So, wham, your SUV slams through another gaping hole.
Wake me up before you go through the gaping hole in the tunnel, the red dirt road. Clouds of dust, they swirl around you.
Dude, bug.
You're a photographer and a writer.
You're a writer for the Natural magazine African Naturalist.
Yeah, I said that in my perfect summary.
Yes, I'm saying it again. I always do. Because you usually don't hit all the points. So we're learning. This is new for me too.
Okay.
So you've done some excellent work on the mountain gorilla, a species that is almost extinct.
Heck yeah, I have.
But now you're basically just going to do it again.
They're like, it wasn't excellent enough. It should be excellenter.
Now your magazine has sent you on an expedition to a remote wildlife preserve in Uganda. You will be searching for the mountain gorillas that have been sighted there. This is the first time that you've been seen in this area of Central Africa, and the reports are a little sketchy.
Like, maybe I saw a gorilla. Maybe it was just a guy in a big coat.
Maybe it was a Bigfoot.
Could have been anything. Could have been a cat, actually, now that I think about it.
But maybe it's a little weird that, like, hey, we have this preserve, But maybe there's gorillas and maybe there's not.
I don't know.
Won't you just kind of know?
Maybe it was a shadow.
So you've asked Edward...
Kiwanuka?
Oh, thank you. Edward Kiwanuka, a zoologist at the University of East Africa and a specialist in mountain gorillas, join you. And again, we're reading different editions. Mm-hmm. You have the original, I have the re-release.
Yeah.
And here's my Edward.
Oh, that looks nice.
I mean, he's kind of hot.
Yeah. He's got good cheekbones.
And this is the way he's looking at you.
Okay, well, here's how he and I look in mine.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Looks like scary movie mask.
I see a Jeep and I see two melted faces in front of it.
Yeah. Our illustrations are by Ron Wing, and in my book at least, and I'm not loving them.
Uh-huh.
He also did
It looks like
Throne of Zeus ones.
Oh, okay. It looks like you're in your car and you hit like every gorilla on the way to the preserve, and now you're just like in stunned silence.
Yeah. We also hit every branch on the ugly tree while we were falling down from the top branch.
So the preserve you're heading for is called the Impenetrable Fortress.
Fortress?
Forest, I'm sorry.
Okay. That would have been cooler, though.
A forest is a fortress of trees, Abby.
That's true.
You're driving. You turn to Ed. What do you think those gorillas in the Impenetrable Forest, I'm going to keep saying fortress, come from?
He's like, when a mom gorilla and a dad gorilla love each other very much.
My guess is they're fleeing the park. The park rangers haven't been able to keep herdsmen and their cattle out of the park. Uganda is a growing country, you know. The sad thing is, once the lower mountain slopes are farmed or maybe into pastures for cattle, the gorillas lose their precious little bit of territory. After a while, they'll vanish. So again, kind of what you were talking about before.
Yeah.
So it's late afternoon. You gun the SUV around a hairpin turn, but there's a roadblock. And you say poachers probably made this mess. For years, they've been coming across the border from the Congo to hunt deer illegally. So with machetes so weak, they seem intended for gardening. Girl, your machete's so weak. It takes you and Ed nearly an hour to hack through enough of the trees to smash the SUV through the roadblock.
But like, why would you use a weak machete for gardening even?
I don't know.
I wouldn't want a weak machete for anything.
Right, because then you're in danger of cutting yourself or whatever.
Yeah. No.
I just imagine me with like a big flowered hat on and my big gardening gloves and my little machete, like
No.
sipping on some lemonade.
There's a dandelion over here that I've been going at for an hour.
I say,
Yeah.
I hope a strong young man can help me.
Ed. Larry. Please. My weak machete can't cut through this tough dandelion. I'm just a helpless photographer and naturalist. That's eyelashes.
I'm sure it was the machete's fault, not like my noodle arms. Like, I can't get it.
You're sawing with it. Ed's like, no, that's not how you, whatever.
Okay, photographer. Go back to shooting hipster girls.
Yeah.
and your brunch. The sun is set. It's a few minutes until it's pitch black. There's no twilight in the tropics. You have to decide what to do. You can camp nearby for the night.
There's no sunset in the tropics? Is that right, listeners? Write to us and let us know. Anyway, next up.
You could camp nearby for the night, or you could go ahead for the dark mountain road into the impenetrable forest and try to find the forestry outpost where Zwina...
I have Mweri.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mweri.
Oh, I have Zwina. Zwena.
Is your gorilla tracker female?
Yes.
Okay, mine is male.
Oh, that's interesting. Perhaps it makes a little bit more sense because then you can tell Zwina and
Ed apart, yeah.
Ed apart. Maybe that's why they made the change.
Maybe.
But who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, your gorilla tracker waits. So there's someone waiting for you. Do you press on ahead, even though it's night, or do you try to camp out?
Yeah. You have that choice as your first choice.
And you can't be sure that they're going to be there tomorrow.
Right. I decided to camp.
I camped too.
Aw, buddy.
So I was like, I'm a little tuckered out
Yeah.
from hacking at this tree
Right.
with my big, strong arms.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't like driving in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like when other cars are coming at me because I have astigmatism.
Oh, okay.
And like those headlights really bug me.
I don't think that's going to be a problem for this adventure, but
How
still.
do I know? This looks like a 1-lane road. There is no way me and another car are going to be able to pass each other on here. So I was like, I am camping out. Camp out!
And I'm sure Ed is like, what did I get into? You're just like getting some s'mores ready.
Yeah. You're like, do you know any spooky ghost stories? I do. The hook was left in the car door. He's like, what?
So you set up camp for the night, but then all of a sudden you see headlights.
I told you. I told you.
And so this seems like it should be kind of another choice that they're setting up here, but you don't really get a choice. It's another car.
Yeah. And it's like you hear a sound up ahead. And you're like, this is terrible. I'm trying to camp here. And this is like a really beautiful, idyllic space. And you're making big noises here. I don't like big noises in my idyllic space. And then you and Ed are like staring into the dark. You're like, oh, it's a chainsaw.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to go over and check it out. Give me a little bit.
Which seems like, again, it should be a choice because a tree just fell. You would think that, oh, like it's poachers trying to make another obstacle.
Right.
Like,
what if they have guns and stuff?
Exactly. But you're just going for it.
I mean, I would go.
Right.
But
I
you wouldn't.
I would have camped.
Exactly. So that did seem like a weird place to like not have a choice. It just makes you go to check it out. And you're like, I'm going to go. If I'm not back in 20 minutes, come after me. But yeah, it's like, nope, I'm just gone. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, no way Peter is going to choose this path, but you had no option.
I have no options. And I was like panicking the whole time.
So yeah, you have to go. You walk half a mile up the road. You come upon a truck and a roadblock that's been cleared. And then you hear these two guys talking. And one guy says, well, Jonathan, we'll have to use that old abandoned mine road to the park. If those fool poachers keep messing this one up, let's go. And then you're like, ooh, they're talking about the poachers in a negative way. Maybe they're like other people like me.
Right.
So on impulse, you walk into the light. Another thing that Peter would never do. So you just...
I mean, I'm wearing all black. Also.
You're in like prime snooping clothes. So you just like walk out and you're like, hi, are you guys from the gorilla sanctuary? I'm on my way into the impenetrable forest to look for mountain gorillas. And my partner and I ran into this roadblock earlier today and we're just camped up the road. Do you want to hang out? Essentially.
But also like, how many cars are there? Like you would think like these people would like coordinate a little bit. And like, or like have like radios and like they would have known like, oh, like so-and-so is. Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, we know your partner, Ed. Like we're buddies. I'm Per Halverson. I'm the warden of the Kagezi Gorilla Sanctuary Park. This is Jonathan. He's one of my rangers.
Oh, that's right. Because you brought Ed along. So you would think that like, hey, like I would have gone with this guy to begin with. So it seems like a non-issue to start
Ed is back at camp.
Right, but like you would have traveled with this dude and Ed to get into the camp because again, this guy runs the camp.
Yeah. So you're like, hey, come back to my camp with me. So the three of you drive back there and Halverson's like, come back to the park headquarters for the night. We can talk about gorillas. I'll show you guys a special mountain trail that goes into the impenetrable forest. And then you're like, ooh, should we do it?
But then you're like, oh, well, what about Zwina?
Mweri.
Oh yeah, you're
our gorilla tracker friend.
Your gorilla buddy.
So you're like, ooh, the offer's tempting. What should we do? Should we take the offer to stay at the park headquarters or should we stay in our own camp?
So what'd you do?
No, I took the offer to stay.
Me too. Oh, stay
in their park ranger.
Oh,
place.
okay, yeah, me too. I thought you meant like stay at your camp.
No, I was like, I'm gonna go in the park ranger camp.
Exactly. I hate camping. So I
do
like,
too.
I was like, yeah, I'll sleep indoors. That sounds great.
No, I like camping is the worst.
Camping is the worst.
I like running water so much, like in my house, So
it's a must.
like if there's a cabin I can stay in, that has running water and flushable toilets, then I can camp. That counts as camping, right?
Exactly.
I can cabin. I can do that.
Well, no, well, you told me too, like when you bought this house, you were like, this house is hitting all the buttons, everything I want, but does it have running water? And the realtor was like, ooh, I'll see what I can do. I didn't know that was on your wish list.
Yeah, I really need that one. We put out our fire. We take the truck. We take our truck and we follow their truck back to the park ranger headquarters.
Right.
And, oh my God, no, I didn't do this one.
Oh, you didn't?
No. Now I have to look back. Yes.
So I go to their headquarters because it's like, I hate camping.
Yep. Camping is the worst.
Camping is the worst.
And I don't like it. And I want to be able to go to the bathroom in something that flushes.
Right.
And I want running water so I can shower. And that's what I need.
But despite that,
yes,
you go and you stay at the camp, right?
Because I told our gorilla tracker guide person that we were going to meet them and we're already going to be late. And I don't want to be any more late. I don't want to let people down.
What if this person I haven't met doesn't like me?
Exactly. I need everyone to like me. It's a problem. I'm a people pleaser.
What if this person I paid to like wait for me doesn't wait for me?
Yes, exactly. Well, I want them to like me even though I paid for their service. Like I paid for them to do this thing, but I still want them to be like, wow, this photographer is really cool and chill. I hope we get to be friends after this.
So yeah, I hang out at the headquarters.
Okay.
And we get breakfast.
Have a little brekkie.
Yep.
A little brunch. Num-nums.
I'm taking pictures of it with filters for my Insta.
You're putting it up on Instagram. You're like, don't nobody take a bite yet. I need to take a picture of everyone's plate.
I'm tagging people.
Hashtag forest breakfast. Hashtag no filter, even though there's filters on it.
And so yeah, I'm just hanging out. I don't care about my gorilla tracker. I paid them. They're just going to hang out.
Yeah, they'll be there when we get there.
And so you ask Callispen?
Halverson?
Calbinson?
Mine is Halverson.
Oh, we have different names.
Oh.
So I'm asking Calbinson, who is the leader.
Okay.
And he has his little sidekick named Dylan. Is Dylan correct? Oh, does he have a sidekick at all?
Jonathan.
Oh, okay, it's Dylan. They just changed names for no reasons then. So whatever. So I'm asking we don't have to use names, we can say. No. And so he says, there's a special trail from here to the impenetrable fortress, which goes along the mountain slope. My friend Dylan and I could guide you. I'm curious about these reports myself. We could leave this morning. And you wonder for a moment what to do. You need an expert gorilla tracker like Zwina. And with any luck, she's waiting for you. But here's a chance to save precious time and start looking for the gorillas right away. So at this point, I'm like, I'm sensing a theme here. Zwina, you're out of this book.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm just like, I just keep going with this what this dude. It's been like
is terrible. You're
it's
just
been
like ditching her.
It's been 24 hours of her not knowing anything.
She is waiting there and she is probably like, oh my God, they're dead somewhere in a ditch. They've been killed by poachers. She's like panicking.
And she's just hanging out with gorillas left and right too.
Yeah. She's like, the gorillas and I are having a BBQ later.
The first B stands for bananas.
Oh my gosh. And the second one is bamboo.
Hey, very nice. So yeah, I'm ditching Zwina. And he says, I'll send someone for your tracker. She should be able to track us from here if she's any good. Which is like, so she's on her own.
Burn. Oh my gosh.
But then you finally see a gorilla. Ed counts 9, 6 adults and 3 babies. It's a complete group.
Yeah.
2 babies climb into the midst of a large shrub and lounge there. One by one, they pick its purple blossoms and eat them, smacking the lips as if the food was candy. At no mention of any of these details am I taking pictures.
No. Like, girl, get your camera out.
Yeah.
That's what you are here for.
I think you probably have to like gain their trust or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
But like, you can at least take maybe a couple, right?
Like, you should get them used to your presence, get them used to the camera, and then you take pictures.
And then the third little baby kind of shrieks and goes back to the group.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Dylan, like, who's the friend, the little helper, the assistant.
Yeah. He's a ranger.
Yes. And the person's just like, oh, I just wanted a better look. So this person's already a little like
Putsy.
off. Yeah, there's something off about him.
Mm-hmm.
So Dylan, this guy, he kind of screws it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So the next choice is you can leave the gorillas on their alone to get over this scare because Dylan kind of screwed up, or you can follow the gorillas right now.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to follow those gorillas.
I hope that they pick you up and smash your body against something.
Or just take a big barrel and like throw it at me. So I say, let's follow them. It'll be okay as long as we don't let them see us or get too close. So as you walk on the narrow trail, Dylan hangs back. He's like, hey, psst, come over here.
No, you're the worst.
And he's like, hey, you know one of those baby gorillas? Did you get this at all?
No.
Because he's like, wait, you know one of those baby gorillas? It could make us a lot of money.
I hate this guy.
So a guy from a European zoo came to see Calbinson, who's the lead ranger, about getting a gorilla. He got angry and said, no, help me catch one. I'll split the money with you. I'll banana split the money with you.
I would drop kick this guy.
Mm-hmm. That's why you were watching that baby gorilla. No way, Dylan. Are you crazy? You're a gorilla sanctuary employee. And then Dylan just drops the subject. He's like, all right, that's fine. Let's just forget it. So that gets to your next choice.
You're like, I don't trust this schmuck.
It's a really weird choice, though, is you can either rat out Dylan.
Yeah.
Or you can be like, I kind of trust Dylan. Dylan seems on the level.
I would rat him out in a heartbeat. I don't know him.
Exactly. And so that's what I did.
Good.
I rat him out.
Rat him out.
And this is a really weird line, is that the lead ranger, Calvin, says, what, Dylan? Still thinking about stealing a baby for that zoo?
Like he'd been thinking about it before?
Yeah, like, this is your third strike, Dylan.
How does he still have a job here? Like, are you having a hard time finding employees?
Right.
Fire him. The first time he tries to think about stealing a baby gorilla, he is gone. Girl.
And then it's like, you're on leave with pay.
No.
And then we go to 2 more written warnings, and then it's a suspension.
My God. No.
So yeah, the lead ranger yells at Dylan, and he's like, that's it, you're out.
He fires him. Thank goodness.
So then the lead ranger is basically like, I gotta leave because I gotta escort Dylan out of this park.
Okay.
You're kind of on your own. Good luck. So yeah, you're making this lean-to. Ed, he falls into an antelope trap. He says, I'm not hurt, but I kind of can't get out. This pit is a little bit too deep. So you can go back to the lean-to for tools, or you can find a branch to try and help get Ed out. So then, yeah, I go back to try and get the tools. He says, yeah, I'm going to go get a rope and a machete. You specifically say the machete. Oh my gosh. Which, again, you didn't get a new machete. It's still just the same bad weak machete.
Your weak machete. He's like, no. No. Don't do that.
I'll cut off your arms with the machete.
Oh my gosh.
That way it'll be easier to get out.
Oh my God, no.
So yeah, you're making your way back, and then you see a leopard, and it says like, hey, I'm glad to see you because I think this leopard was about to like pounce and get me.
Yeah. So
you tie the rope to a tree, pass an end to Ed, and you help him over the edge. And the leopard really doesn't really play that much into the story because the leopard is kind of maybe hunting the gorillas. And it's not really trying to hunt you, but again, it's another endangered animal.
Yeah.
In this preserve.
That's interesting. Yeah, it looks like if you do the opposite one and you do the branch, then a branch snaps right when he's almost up, and then you holding it get like pulled in with him, and then you're down there for hours, and some guys come along and help you out. And then you can either tell them that you're looking for gorillas and ask them for help, or you can say, oh, that's not important, bye, and just leave them. And then if you do that one, you are like, turn around walking, and you're like, we're going to go this way, opposite of them. And as you're walking, you see a leopard crouched on the trail behind you, and it starts growling, and you're like, uh-oh. And then it chases you, smashes into you from behind, closes its jaws on the spot where your neck and your right shoulder meet. The end. I'm like, oh my gosh. This book has a lot of gruesome deaths.
So yeah, I get out of the hole. What do you do from there? Do you go back to the lean-to, or do you continue to circle the area for gorillas? And I was like, I'm going back to the lean-to because I'm spooked by that leopard. So let's go back to the lean-to. And then so when you finally get to the lean-to, there's a young woman singing and cooking over a wood fire.
What?
Her pack is made of animal skins. Her canteen and her machete sit by her on the ground. And you're relieved to say, Zwina, you found us.
Hey, girl.
We were friends after all. I didn't do anything to try and find this person, but this person automatically found me.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, I want to be in this book so bad, you guys. I will do anything to be in this book.
Jeez.
She says, I came through that mountain village near the forestry station. There's sickness there. I see people lying on the ground vomiting. They had blue lips.
Ew.
Because it sounds like cholera.
Oh, okay.
And it's a killer disease.
Yeah.
So you can either keep the expedition going, knowing that Zwina and these people might be in danger, or you can go and get anti-cholera shots.
Yeah.
So I think what I did was I went to get the shots. And so Zwina, we head back to the clinic. We just found out that there have been an outbreak of cholera in that village, 5 cases and some deaths already. I think you'll be fine, but I'm going to have to keep you here a few weeks in quarantine. So your expedition is basically over.
Boo.
One evening, Zwina and Ed pretend they're gorillas. You start snapping pictures. And so you're just having fun in the hospital room because you're bored for weeks and you're just taking pictures of your friends pretending to be gorillas because they probably know you feel bad. So at least you'll have some gorilla pictures to take back with you. Maybe African Naturalist needs a humor section. So,
womp womp.
But it's so weird that it's like, oh, maybe now I should start taking pictures. That whole other time.
Right? You were not snapping.
I wasn't taking pictures at all.
Of the gorillas.
But I'll take pictures of my friends.
Yeah.
One of whom I hired to find me.
My hired friend. Mm-hmm. The friends we hired along the way.
So that was my run through. Found gorillas, but the real gorilla was inside us the whole time.
Okay. Well, mine was a lot better than that.
Well, they usually are, Abby. You usually luck into... I
did luck into an amazing storyline.
I don't think in the whole time we've been doing this, I don't think you've ever, died.
No, I've had some where I died.
In your first run through, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
More often I have ones where I just luck into the entire story being told to me or something.
Right.
You accepted the offer to stay at the park headquarters and I decided to stay in my own camp. But despite how much I hate camping, I did not want to let down my gorilla tracking guide / best friend.
But it works out fine.
It works out fine for me. So we stay at the road camp. At dawn, we get started. We drive into the impenetrable forest. We get there and I'm like, sorry, we're late. My guide's name is Mweri. So Mweri's like, let's check the far slope of the mountain. We go, we get over there. There's volcanic rock.
Yes, I remember this.
Suddenly he freezes. Mm-hmm. He's like, they're here. Gorillas, keep down. As we're going through, there's a piece of thin wire hanging from a bamboo pole by the trail. Mm-hmm. And he says it's a piece of a deer snare. So there's deer poachers around here. Very bad luck. Be careful. We're looking for these deer snares as we're moving. Mm-hmm. But there's no more that appear. And then we hear violent screams up ahead. And
yes. Mm-hmm.
we're just like, oh my gosh, filled with dread. There's a gorilla leader forcing his way into the middle of this big cluster of gorillas. You see his big silverback. There's a thick bamboo pole that's bent almost double, and it's encircling a gorilla's arm. He's been captured.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
In a trap. He's been ensnared. The silverback is trying to cut this wire that's holding the other gorilla's arm with his teeth. So you photograph that with your telephoto lens. Wire releases with a snap and the gorillas scatter. And there's movement behind Ed. A strange man steps out onto the trail. He has a spear in his right hand and a machete in his left.
Is it a good machete?
Is it a good machete or a bad machete? And you're like, is this a poacher coming to check his traps? You can't be sure. How should you greet him? So if you say hello and hold your hand, or should you do nothing? Mm-hmm. So I decided to say hello.
That's what I did too when I did this one, yeah.
I was like, hi.
Because, there's not a whole lot else you can do, I think.
Right, and I just feel like it's awkward to say nothing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Just stand there.
I got enough of that in real life. I don't need,
But yeah, so I stand up and I'm like, hi, what are you hunting? And the guy's like, deer. We were coming to check our snares. We heard those screams. Mm-hmm. Hunting is illegal in this forest. Did you know that? Are any of the hunters catching gorillas? Do you know? And they stare at the ground. And you're like, listen, we're trying to help the gorillas keep a small part of their forest. Tell us what you know. We won't bug you. The first poacher is like, yesterday, 2 hunters showed us a baby gorilla that they caught somewhere.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So you have to decide if you're going to pay them to guide you to the gorilla poachers or just ask them for directions.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, if I give them money, they'll be my best friends.
It worked out so well with
Moeri.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I'm going to pay them. They'll be my buddies.
But they're also more likely to be honest, I feel.
I tell them I'm going to pay you to guide me to the men.
Money solves all problems.
Money, money, money. So we make a deal. They will lead us to the gorilla poachers and we will give them this money right now.
Mm-hmm.
So late in the afternoon, they point at this like grassy clearing and I creep up close and there's 2 men and they have this big smoky fire. One of the men is skinning an animal to like cook it over this fire. And they're like, that's the guys.
Oh, okay.
That's the guys that did the thing where they took the baby gorilla and then they showed it to us. And I'm like, oh my God.
I kind of think like one of the poachers is like, hey, you want to see something cool?
Yeah, right. You want to see this thing? And he opens his coat.
Hey, want to buy a monkey?
You're like, we're going to wait until dark and then we're going to surprise them. We've got 5, they've got 2. And then you're just assuming that the poachers that you paid off are like in your group of.
But you don't really have any weapons, right?
You've got a weak machete. I mean, even if I hit you with a weak machete, it's going to hurt.
You can just trade back and forth using the machete.
So dark falls, then you yell now, which you should never do. Don't give them warning. Mm-hmm. Have a different signal. Woohoo! Something. Kaka!
Like the woohoo!
Woohoo! You know, a sound that's like a...
You could do a cookie crisp.
Yeah. You jump them and they are like so scared. They tremble and moan as you're questioning them about the baby gorilla and they're too frightened to talk. Mm-hmm. So you photograph everything in their camp, the smoked deer meat, the snares and spears, the skins they've hung. You're like, we have got you dead to rights. We know you're doing illegal stuff in this forest. Mm-hmm. Where's the baby gorilla? You're like, what a bunch of babies. I'm going to stay and search for the actual baby here, the baby gorilla that they stole. And so Ed and Moeri leave with the other men. And then it's like super quiet. And you're like, okay, I'm just going to listen. And then you hear like, a thin wailing sound coming from the forest. And your heart pounds. And you're like, go off into the forest. And what do you find but a trap holding the baby gorilla? Swing it up in the tree. You know I luck into these things. So you're like, okay, I'm going to get you down, honey. You get this baby gorilla out. She's in pitiful shape. She's half starved. She looks sick. She's cowering at the bottom of her cage. Her wrists have cuts, probably from being captured. You decide you're going to carry her out to the outpost, try to nurse her back to health. You name her Surprise, which is the dumbest name for a baby gorilla I have ever heard in my life.
Well, then what would you name a gorilla? Grape ape?
No, that's also dumb. I mean, you think about the famous gorillas like Coco.
I was going to say donkey. Sorry.
Like Donkey Kong. You know, you have to name your gorilla something sweet like that.
Okay.
You feed her every day. Thanks to your attention and love, she lives. She accepts you and clings to you as if you're her mother. Then Ed returns and says those gorilla poachers are in jail.
Perfect.
And the 2 who helped us got off with a warning. So you tell Ed your story. You show him the article about Surprise that you've been writing for the African Naturalist magazine you work for. Mm-hmm. And he's like, that is so good. This should get support for protecting gorillas in this forest from poachers. What about Surprise herself? And you're like, let's take her back into the wild. She's ready to join her real gorilla family. How about starting to find one for her tomorrow?
But she had an attachment to you. Is this a good idea? I don't know. I mean, I really don't know.
I don't know either. But Ed looks at Surprise and he's like, you know what? Let's start a big adventure for her tomorrow.
Is that the end?
Yeah, that's the end.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. This story had some pretty wild deaths in it, which I am excited to talk about. I think like the majority of the paths that I took were kind of like this, though.
Okay.
You know, I find the gorillas and I take lots of pictures. I find them and I like slowly they start to get used to me or something just bonkers happens and I die in the most gruesome way possible.
Right.
This was a positive, oh, I see a gorilla, I take pictures, I get to make this article. Things are fine. Ending. But the other ones that I ran into are like, you get gored to death.
Yes.
Over and over. It's stabbing you with its horns. Your blood comes out and mixes with the mud. And I was like, what the hell? Jim, Wallace.
Well, I wanted to share an ending with you that I found that wasn't gory. It was just kind of sad. Basically, in this ending, you find everything you're looking for. You get all your shots. It works out perfectly. And so I think you have a cameraman too. Like you're able to like bring in like a crew because you establish this relationship with
that's what happens there is that you're like establishing contact with the gorillas, and then all of a sudden this film crew crashes in and they're like, we're from the BBC.
Yes.
We want to make a movie about gorillas.
Right. But you're able to kind of like direct them.
Yeah. And you're like, you can either ask them for their help or you can tell them to help you. And if you tell them to help you, it works out well.
Right. And so, yeah, you're basically directing this camera crew. The youngster is staring right at the movie camera with a hop. It leaves the others, runs within 5 feet of the camera, does a backflip, and runs away. So you photograph the cameraman and the youngster with your own camera. So it's kind of a cute shot, obviously. Lucky for you, your collaboration managed to spread the word, and the BBC even throws an enormous gala fundraiser for the gorilla. And so then here's you and Ed with your big check.
Ooh.
For £8,500,000.
Nice.
But this last line I thought was so funny. Unlucky for you, the profits of your film are whittled away. And you have to continue your research on donations from friends and tiny government grants. You had all this money and you had all this fame and it's whittled away. It doesn't say how, but like, I like to imagine scenarios in which you whittled away all that money.
Yeah, I want to think about you doing stuff like buying really expensive belts and stuff. You're just like, I just can't stop buying them. I just really like fanny packs.
And so then you're back to square one. But it sounds like you had some favorite deaths.
Oh boy, I had a couple. So there's some where, I talked about the tripwire, deer path tripwires. There's like snares and stuff that pull people up. Ed gets stuck in one at one point,
right.
Like blood is dripping down. He gets an infection and stuff like that. But you have to be super careful because there's vegetation that hangs over these paths and the wires are hidden by that vegetation and shadows. And there's like these tripwires and giant logs. If you hit these tripwires, giant logs come swinging out like Indiana Jones
like Star Wars?
Yes. They come swinging out, and here's a picture of you getting annihilated.
Yes.
So, yeah, one of my favorite deaths is crack. The impact flings you onto a trail right on top of the other tripwire, and a second log crashes down, and there's like a blade on the end of these logs. So that's how you die in this one. So you can see the blade sticking through you.
It seems like that detail was added by like a 10-year-old. Like, oh, and there's a blade on it too for no reason.
Yeah. So that one was wild. And then
it also seems like the picture is very gruesome. It seems like it would be like a really cool shirt. Like,
yeah.
Like
it's
metal.
Dark. Oh yeah, for sure. I would love this on a shirt. Please put this on a shirt. I would wear this everywhere. It is so dark. I love it. Like, there's a bunch of like wild deaths in here, like that one where the leopard bites into your flipping neck, like just right into your carotid, like blah. But then there's this one part where you're in the woods and this mom and dad from one of the villages in this forest come up to you and say, help us, our daughter is missing.
Yeah, and they think a gorilla stole it?
Yeah, they think a gorilla stole the baby. So you have to decide to stick with the gorillas who just left or stay with or try to help these parents find their baby. And I'm, an empathetic person. So I was like, I'm going to help these people find their baby. So as you are like walking along trying to find it, you spot this big water buffalo. Then the water buffalo starts charging.
Yes.
And you're like, what? And so up in front of you, you see a big tree, and you either have to decide to grab the tree branch and try to climb up the tree or run. And so if you climb the tree, there's a great picture of you climbing the tree successfully, but the dad of this baby getting tossed by this water buffalo.
Yeah.
And luckily he lands in the bush and the water buffalo can't reach him. He doesn't get gored except for in his leg a little bit. If you try to run, you slip on the wet trail as you're running for your life. You can feel the water buffalo behind you because it's so flippin' huge. You lunge for that branch. It's too late. The horn of the water buffalo rips into your right thigh,
Yikes.
flings you down on the trail. You're screaming, help, help. The water buffalo just stares at you and paws in the mud. You scream, no. It charges again, rears up, and stabs its front horn into your body again and again. Blood flows from your broken body and mixes with the red, watery mud.
There's some cool details, though.
The end. I was like, I wish they'd made a picture of that one. So yeah,
well, it's so clear, like just from reading some of these, that like parents were not checking in on their kiddos when they were like reading these.
I mean, you do find the daughter in one of the paths. She is like in the nest of the gorillas, and it's like clear that the gorillas had found this baby and like protected her, put her in this nest because it was raining, storming and stuff. And then the family is so excited. They say, come back and celebrate with us. Now the gorillas are our friends forever. We share this forest with them. So,
yeah. So that was Mountain Gorillas. What'd you think of this one?
There were parts that I thought were like fun and interesting. Like the deaths were wild, which I love it when I've got a good death scene.
I think they kind of had to be because it's, you're looking for gorillas.
Which a lot of it is like you sitting and waiting, for them to do something.
Right. So I think you had to make it a little bit more interesting, balance it out.
Yeah. Because like part of it is like, oh, you made a shelter because it's raining. And then you're taking pictures.
Do you want to find this friend or do you not?
Yeah. So like some of it is just kind of like dull because you're just kind of chilling and waiting. But a lot of the other parts are, the deaths. And it's just like, those are like some of the most off the charts, gruesome deaths that we've had for a while.
I didn't necessarily like this one. I think when there's not two clear branches, it's always going to be a little bit harder to, I guess, get into it.
Yeah.
And also just kind of separate those branches in your head and want to go back for repeat reads, because if all the branches are so similar, then I think just one or two reads is usually good enough.
Yeah. It felt like the branches were a little short too. So there wasn't like one specific long story branch and then a bunch of offshoots. It was just like a bunch of kind of small stories.
I agree.
I couldn't figure out what the true ending of it was.
Right.
So, yeah, there were a bunch where I won, because you do feel like you win this or you lose it.
Right.
There were a bunch where I won. But the ones where I lose and die in a really gruesome way are fun. But I would say in general, not one of my favorites.
I agree. I would put it kind of in the middle.
Yeah. The writing, though, was pretty fun. Like, I loved all the death scenes. They were really
some good details, obviously.
Yeah. Well written, but not necessarily a fun time.
I'm also mad that I didn't get those collectible cards inside.
Yeah. Because you would have totally stole them.
Stole like a baby gorilla.
You're such a Jonathan.
And a Dylan. But again, that also it's a little bit of a bummer to read because this is an ongoing problem still. Just,
oh, yeah.
And it's important. Like you said, awareness is important, but still
sure.
It's just, you kind of want a little bit more of a fun adventure for me at least.
Especially when we're dealing with so many ongoing problems. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
When are people going to solve any of the problems? This problem has been going on for so long. People could have solved this and they didn't. And now we got to solve all the current problems and this is still a problem?
I'm also mad I didn't get those collectible cards.
The cards. Hey, Choose, could you send us some of those cards? To make up for the problems.
Let's just get to our housekeeping. Make sure that you like, subscribe to the podcatcher of your choice, just so you can stay on top of recent episodes. And if you can give us a review, we always appreciate that just because it helps out the show a little bit. I think we got a new one.
What? Where?
What? On...
Who did this?
How dare you? How dare you be kind?
We have a new review. Yeah, from Mine7369. I used to love the Choose Your Own Adventure books, and this podcast just brings back all that nostalgia. I enjoy the vast difference in the choice making between the hosts.
Yay.
We enjoy that too. It's part of the fun.
I think so too.
Yeah. It's always funny because even when we think, oh, hey, look, we're making choices that are bringing us along the same path, we always diverge. That's part of the fun of these books.
Exactly.
I think they would make fun book club books for like a family too.
So anyway, if you can help us out, give us a review. We appreciate it. Again, we're a small show, and just every little bit helps.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Instagram. We will post some of the photos from the books and just some other fun things.
I never forget to do it anymore.
You can also message her through that. You can also message us through chooseyourownbookclubpodcast@gmail.com, which I haven't checked in 2 months. So
Peter! I'm sorry, everyone, if that's where you're messaging us.
But don't. That's it's an option. Just don't do it. These books are all about choices, and sometimes there's good choices, sometimes there's bad choices. Emailing us is a bad choice. I'll still get to it.
Choose the path of messaging us on Instagram is what Peter's trying to tell you.
Exactly. We also have a Redbubble store, so we got some stickers, we got some shirts. Oh, recently we also put some on our Instagram. We also put up some Choose Your Own Adventure Valentines.
Yeah.
They were a big hit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's probably April when this comes out, but still kind of fun.
Yeah.
So make sure you follow us on Instagram. One more plug for that.
Yep.
I think that about covers it. Our next book is going to be...
Your Mom. I'm going to open that up. Crack that spine, baby.
Oh, wow. That was... Can't even be mad at that one. That was good.
Thank you.
Well, you brought it back around at least to your mom jokes.
Exactly.
So
our next book is going to be...
Our next book is going to be
The
Choose Your Own...
Mystery of which book we're going to do.
Oh. Our next book is going to be Choose Your Own Adventure Star Wars. Star Wars. And we're doing Empire this time.
Yeah. Now, if you have been listening for a long time, you know that when we did the last one, I was not very enthusiastic about it, despite being enthusiastic about Star Wars.
And I looked at this one, and I don't think there's going to be that much of a difference.
Oh, no.
But there's still some fun diversions.
Okay.
Kind of like how there were last time, if you give it a chance. Some of the endings are really fun.
Okay.
So that'll be our next book for May. And we'll see you then. My name's Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name's Abby. I'm also a librarian.
Thanks for choosing us.